Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's Cole, and we're back on the YouTube grind. The CDL's back. So, we gotta upload a prediction video for this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new camera angle. I switched it up to where it's more, um, centered towards straight, if that makes sense. Yeah. Either way, it's been a long time. Been a good break from CDL. Quite a few changes happened that are very interesting. See how it pans out for the teams, and obviously we'll go over the roster changes per usual when we get to the teams that made roster changes. um yeah, let's just get right on into the mix here. First match is Vegas Legion versus Boston Breach. Now Vegas is actually a team that did make a roster change. They dropped 2Real and replaced him with Standy. Now, as unfortunate as it is for 2Real, I think this was a much needed change. It was a good change. A lot of people were flaming Vegas for dropping 2Real instead of TJ. I think you could have gone good both either way, in my opinion. To be honest, I think they're both performing kind of the same, similar statistically. I think TJ just performs more in search, and 2Real performs more in S&D or in respawn. Sorry. So, but other than that, they kind of have like roughly the same stats, like playing pretty similar. So I think I mean, I guess in their opinion, they just praised TJ's S&D performance more, obviously, which is why they chose TJ. But yeah, Sandy to this team should bring a lot more slaying power to this team. It should be an upgrade, and that's no offense to 2Real. Like I said, they just needed like I think this team, it's an upgrade regardless, no matter who you praise Sandy with. So it's not like a shot, but they improved slaying wise in respawn for sure by picking up Standy, and also their search is still gonna be top notch. Um, yeah. So this is a little hard for me because I kind of want to go with the Vegas upset because I think they'll come out firing with Standy. I think they'll improve the respawns, and they're already a good search team. I'm gonna go Vegas 3-2 game 5 here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. All right, next matchup is London versus Thieves. Now, London is also another team that made a roster change during the little 2 week break that we had. Um, they dropped Paul X and picked up Yuli from Challengers. And if you guys don't know who Yuli is, he basically was on the fellow team that won what was it, Major 2? Yeah, Major 2, and in Challengers, and all four of the players from that team all now are on Pro League spots, like Fellow, Ghosty, Yuli, you know, that whole squad. Brandon 2Real on that squad. Obviously, he got picked up and then now he's dropped again. But all four of those players got picked up technically. So Yuli, he's a sub player. Hopefully, I mean, realistically, you would just want it to fix London's pacing more than anything. Obviously, like they were playing with Paul X with a sub, and I think he's ran more of a flex over over the state of his pro career. He's always been a flex player. So and then Nasty moved to the flex, obviously, and Nasty's been playing pretty good as the flex. So I don't blame them for keeping Nasty on the flex and all that stuff like that. And they needed another sub player to really combo Ace him really well. So I like this pickup. I'm intrigued to see how they play with Yuli. Um, Yet again, just excited to see Yuli get a shot. I don't know if they're gonna beat a Thieves team off the rip though. I think this team's gonna need time. I want to see them play. This is the team I'm most interested to see play after the roster change. Um, I just want to know how their dynamics going to be. But I'm gonna go 3-1 Thieves in this series. I don't think they're gonna beat a team like Thieves quite yet. Um, I hope they look good though. I hope they prove everyone wrong. I'm excited to see London play. To be honest. Um, Next matchup, FaZe in New York. Now, this is interesting because I feel like New York's like one of those like 50-50 teams right now. I don't know. Like they just haven't looked crazy. Like they could go back to the major one New York pop off potential team. Don't get me wrong, but like they really haven't shown anything crazy since major one. Um, and FaZe has obviously gotten what first third. So FaZe is doing what FaZe does. You know, they're consistent. Um, it's still a tough series though because, like I said, it's just like, dude, if New York can come and play like the team that we know they can be, it could be a fire series, man. I've heard that, obviously talking about the FaZe aspect side of here, I've heard that FaZe have been in reworks of their hardpoint because let's be honest, it hasn't been like the greatest in terms of like FaZe standards. Um, but their control in SND has been phenomenal. So I've heard they've run some rework on their hardpoint. I'm gonna have some faith in them this series to show that. I'm gonna go 3-1 FaZe here. Yeah. Next match, Minnesota versus Florida. Now this is interesting because this is coming right off the Attach benching. They benched Attach and picked up Fame from their challengers roster. Now Fame is gross. Don't get me wrong, he is absolutely disgusting. But I don't think Attach should have been the one to get benched here. Um, I think it should have been someone like Cammy, and that's gonna be like a hot take. But Cammy hasn't been playing the greatest Call of Duty. Um, I don't know. It's just weird. I didn't think that they would bench Attach out of anyone on the roster. I thought it was gonna be Cammy or Bance before Afro or Attach, but what do you know? Apparently, Attach was saying on stream that they were making him play slow or something like that. He was just following orders and stuff. So apparently, the coaching staff really runs stuff over there, like, and it's just, I don't know. It sucks to see someone like Attach get benched. Like I said, I don't think it was deserved. But I'm excited to see Fame get a shot because Fame is gross, and Fame and Real are their two bench players, right? And those two players are absolutely disgusting. One of them was bound to get their shot eventually. Like I said, I just didn't think it was going to be for the player that it was. I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just tough, man. I'm gonna go 4-3-2, but it scares me because like this team could really like come out firing and like you know showing why they made the roster change, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the roster move, man. It it, it just doesn't suit well with me. I'm gonna go forward to upset here, if you want to call it an upset, I guess. But yeah. Next match, Major 3 champions Toronto Ultra versus Boston Breach. Now, I don't really have much to say about either of these teams. None of them made a change. Obviously, Breach got fourth, Toronto got first. Um, I think Toronto's just the better team. I mean, it's gonna be hard not to knock or not to go against. What am I trying to say? It's hard not to pick Toronto here. Um, they looked incredible at Major One, men. They were definitely the best team there. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go the hot 3-0 here. Yeah. Next match, LEG Rocker. Now this is just a tragic series in my opinion. I don't know. This is one the Minnesota Rocker needs to really win. Um, LEG obviously not making a change, but they've been struggling as of late. It's pretty apparent. Um, I'm not gonna go crazy in depth of this series either, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna go Minnesota 3-2. I think this goes down to the wire. I think Minnesota ices up, gets their first win with their new roster against a struggling LAG squad. Um, Now this matchup could be a potential banger here. Um, Thieves versus Seattle Surge. Now, obviously, both teams coming off the major, no roster change, same dealio, same Seattle Surge, same Los Angeles Thieves. Um, the only thing I have to say about this is like Seattle's usually a roller coaster team, right? I've talked about that before. So they had a good major one, a bad major two, and then a very good major three. So they've been on that wave, right? So technically, if history repeats itself, they should be on the downward spiral of the roller coaster, right? And just based off that logic, I'm going Thieves. I'm gonna go Thieves 3-2. I think Thieves ice it out. It's gonna be a banger of a series, but I'm going Thieves. Yeah, and I can see why Seattle could potentially go on the plummet here because they're playing a Toronto Ultra squad that just got first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a tough matchup. I mean, obviously, we all know Seattle, man. It can't be said enough that this team obviously with this roster has the potential to come out and just win. You know, but I'm like I said with the previous match, I'm going with my freaking roller coaster theory, man. I'm gonna go 3-1 Toronto Ultra and Seattle Surge start off major 4 0-2. Alrighty. Now here we go. London's first, I guess, crazy real test. Not disrespecting Thieves, by the way. I promise. But London versus Optic. Now, the funny thing about these two teams matching up was obviously these two teams matched up at Major 3. And London probably should have won that series in the losers bracket to send Optic home, I think, 12th or something? Something very bad. Very bad to Optic standards. Like, yeah. If Optic didn't win that series, obviously they wouldn't have made their run. And it's good that Optic clutched up that series and gave them the confidence and stuff like that. But this should be an interesting series because London has played them close before, and now they are coming off their roster change and picking up Yuli, like I said. And so I think this has the potential to be an interesting series, and I think London might weirdly play Optic close here. I'm gonna go Optic 3-2. I don't know why. Um, yeah, I just think you know, at this point in time, London has their first match under their belt. I don't think they beat a team like Optic yet, but I think they can have the potential to play them close here. Um, all right, last match, FaZe versus Florida. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think this series is gonna be close, man. I think FaZe is just outright more talented, the better team. Florida, obviously, I think if you realistically look at it historically, have the same strengths as FaZe, like their S&D. But I think FaZe is just the better S&D team, and then FaZe obviously trumps them in the respawns. I'm gonna go 3-0 FaZe. I just think they just outclassed Florida. Simple as that. But there you have it. My major for week 1 predictions. They're gonna be submitted in. The matches are tomorrow. I'm excited that COD is back and we get to watch some COD matches. And like I said, when there's COD around, you know what I'm saying? We're always gonna make the time to upload the prediction videos, man. Um, yeah. Last thing I gotta say is obviously you can see my record got tarnished by the last major. Kind of sucked. Hopefully hopefully these predictions don't let me down and I get like hopefully like something crazy like a 9-1 would be nice. And so I just helps out the win-loss record a little bit. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my predictions. Let me know your thoughts as always in the comments below, what you guys think of the predictions and what your predictions are, and then I'll obviously link the site so you can do it yourself and all that fun stuff. I have all the links in the descriptions. And I just want to throw one thing out there. Please, if you are interested in watching live streams, I moved from Twitch to Kick and I'm on the road to affiliate. If you guys could make a Kick account, follow the stream. I stream every single day. I stream every single day, bro. Follow the Kick, road to affiliate. It'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the prediction video. Peace.